Hi, everybody. A lot of you may or may not know that I love not only just nails. I know a lot of my channel is nails, but I do love art and crafts and anything that has to do with art. Always have loved it. Always, always, always. And I have old clay creations that I've made many years ago, and I was looking through them, and I wanted to. Some of them make me laugh. Like some of them are really funny because it's like an Easter egg basket. I may or may not have shown you guys these, but some of them are so funny because they were like in the, I don't know, beginning stages of me like learning how to, I don't know, work with clay. You see, I had worked with clay before. Like I would always get like little clay kits when I was younger, and then that pottery class really inspired me because with that pottery class we were able to make whatever we wanted. And then from there, we would, let's see, I can't really remember all of the steps, but I do, from what I remember, did we like sand the pieces? I feel like somehow, I don't remember how we would do it, but I feel like somehow, somewhere we would like sand the piece, maybe like a wet sand the pieces somehow, or I don't remember if maybe the teacher would do that part for us. But I do remember, like, if you wanted to make pieces kind of stick together, I remember the steps to doing that. You would sometimes make a mix of clay and water, and that you use to like adhere pieces together, much like nails. There's so many similarities. And the last step I remember doing is kind of like what we would call it maybe painting, which I don't think it was called paint. Was it glazing? I think it was called glazing. And I remember, if I remember correctly, all of the colors looked the same. All of them. All of the colors looked the same as a turtle I never finished. Um, all of the all of the colors just looked dark and gray, and I never understood why all the colors looked the same, and it was like magic. When we understood how the kiln worked, because we had a kiln, that's like the oven, the giant oven where you bake all of your pottery. So, that kiln gets very, very, very hot, and it bakes the item, like, whatever it was that you made. And, but then when the piece would come out of the kiln, when we removed it, the piece that you made wasn't the same color. It was really weird. Really, really weird. Like, they would have, like, let's say they would have swatches of each color, you know, and like, let's say this really dark gray, what I'm painting or what I'm glazing on my piece is a really dark gray, but the swatch is like a pink, right? Isn't that weird? And then the next color I'm using is like, let's say a like lighter gray, not so dark gray, but lighter gray, and that color ended up being a blue, like a light blue, something like that. So that would happen, and we would always think that was so cool when the pieces would come out the kiln. They would be, or sometimes the some of the glazes had like little speckles in it, so the pottery would come out with like speckled. It was. I loved that class. Anyways, what I say all of that to say is that is where I think really the deep, deep love for art came. I think because, but like I said, I have always loved. Excuse me. I have always loved the arts, and but I think, and so that was maybe fifth or sixth grade, but like I do remember in like kindergarten loving to draw and things like that. So probably even before that, I was always coloring in coloring books or drawing and trying to trace something freehand. And now to freehand, I can't freehand. Isn't that the weirdest thing? But anyways, clay is something that I have always loved. Um, these are so funny. I was just looking through these. These are so these are embarrassing. These are so old. There's so many things in here that, wow, if it would focus. So these are called chibis. Does everybody remember these chibis? They're called chibis. They're like little clay people. I don't know. I used to love making these. I was super obsessed with making them. And as you can see, I made a ton. Some of them are not finished yet. But I'll just show you a few. This is too much. I can't. like little clay people. And I just used to love with coming up with like different ideas of how to like make the hair or how they were dressed. And the chibis, the funny thing about the chibis is that they never had like a smile. It was always just like, or a nose. It was always just like their eyes. But yeah, I don't know. This is embarrassing. Let me close this. I say all that to say I have always loved clay. I've got several boxes of, sorry about that. I need to, let me shut off or lower my volume before that happens again. So yes, I have always been very creative. And so hopefully that answers some of your questions, but I have always have loved clay and art and stuff. So a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that you made these or you know, you were so creative. And it's like, you gotta kind of be a little bit when you're doing nails. I feel like this would be a really cute magnet. Just a little frog and a teacup. I don't know, guys. I just used to always do stuff like this, and I don't do this stuff anymore. And then I bought more clay, and I started to make these clay stands, and I'm not making stuff like this anymore. So I kind of want to get back into making little things like this because I really miss it. This is a little honey pot if my camera would focus. But yeah. Anyways, let's close her so you guys know that I now am making stands like this. These I don't think I really have to finish. I just have to fix that little piece right in there. I don't know what was going on with this magnet, but for some reason it's just not giving strong at all. Like, look at. So I don't know if I wanted to put, or I probably am going to try to remove this magnet and fix it, but that's just, I took it out because it's one thing that I wanted to work on. But so this one is a, sorry, it's upside down. It's a unicorn. It's got all sorts of stuff in it. And yes, the resin is yellowing a little bit because it is a little bit of an older piece. This one here I wanted to turn into a stand as well. And then this one I was finishing or fixing, or what am I trying to say? Working on the nose last night. And I'm just gonna do the eyes with you. Then we'll probably throw a little bit of resin over the nose and eyes so that they last. Or I could probably get away with even using a top coat. That might even last. I just want it to last and not get rubbed off, so that's why I think maybe I might use resin, but that's something that I wanted to finish. And then I wanted to finish this one with you guys because I still need to finish the sides and the bottom. So yeah, we've got some resin here. I've just got some black gel polish. I thought that why not just use gel polish instead of like a paint. So we're going to do that together. And then I wanted to organize some stickers with you, and I was going to include the couple of things that I bought from Amazon, but I think that will be a separate video because I think just finishing these, we probably will leave these guys, but I'm definitely going to finish this guy and finish this Hello Kitty head, and then probably organize the stickers with you, hopefully all in this video. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoy this video. For the last couple of videos I haven't been able to speak, so my apologies. All right, everybody, I think that I'm just going to take it's just a dotting tool. I'm not even going to grab a brush. I think a brush would be just too much. I would just need the little tiny side of the dotting tool, not the bigger side, but the smaller side. And I'm just going to use it to fill in the eyes. I don't know if you can see. Somehow, somewhere, I got some other colored resin here, but that's okay. We're just going to use her to, you know, put a nail on, and it's just going to be a display, right? I do have to get the edges, and then I want to do just a simple kind of glaze over the back. Okay. Like I said, I'm just going to simply use just some gel polish to fill in the eyes. Really simple. Nothing complicated. I could use my little silicone mat or a little palette, but it's okay because I have both, but I don't need it. So we're going to get inside. So our goal is to get inside of the eye here. And I'm going to try to avoid touching anywhere else but just inside. If I need to turn it, I will. And I feel like you're going to see her come to life a little bit more now that you see her little eyes. So I'm just going to do this really quickly and then we are going to move on to finishing this piece up here. I am going to cure this when I am done. Just about a minute should do the trick. And I'm going to try my best not to touch the surface. It'd be helpful if I was in frame. It'd be really good if you don't get it on the surface. If it happens, you could just clean it up, but I'm trying my best not to get it on the surface, so it's less cleanup. And I think that the dotting tool is a really good idea. And there she is. Alright, so she is, as we speak, curing for the moment. She's got a couple seconds. So there she goes. She is done. Alright, let's grab her out. Oops. Sorry, girl. Look at how she's super cute. I might do another, because there's some uneven parts. I might just do a glaze over top and over the back. Yep. I think so. Yeah. This mat. I need to get another mat. Alright, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. How about that? Let's. I really should get gloves on, but I think I'm not going to, and I'm just going to be very careful. Please do not do this. Please do not do this. Please wear gloves. I'm just not going to touch the resin. If you're a beginner and you feel like you might touch the resin, please wear gloves. I just feel like you should just wear gloves anyway. Just because I feel like it will be, what I'm going to do is, I don't really want to flood the eye. I am going to put some resin down in there, but I'm not going to put that much. Just a slight coating. That's all we need. Did you see me like really blob it on? Nope, not at all. It's really just a very light coating. Actually, she even has, she did it before. We might still be able to do it maybe after this cures, but she's got whiskers. She's got little, right? She's got little whiskers over here on the side. And I know you can't really see them at the moment, but we should have did those black. Because she does have whiskers, you see. They're off to the side here. She sure does. She's got whiskers. I think she's got 3 on each side. But I just want to make sure that this part is as even as I can get it. And let's see. I'm going to make sure that around the magnets There isn't too much. I made sure that I coated the bow really well. It'd be really cute if we put like some stones or a stone. Give it a little bling. That would be cute. I'm going to turn this with my brush because see, I don't want to touch it. So I'm going to give it a turn with my brush. Use your tools. Okay. Although they say that your hands are your best tools, which is what I think. Isn't that what they say? But do not touch this resin. Really don't. And if you're going to feel like you need to touch it for some reason, please wear gloves. Okay. Alright, I think that we are good to go. I'm just doing like, making sure that the resin is in all the little cracks and crevices. Just making sure we're not missing anything or that something looks uneven. Make sure we don't miss a spot. Make sure that we don't miss a spot. Alright, I'm going to turn it again. And I want to look at this side. Hopefully this is a satisfying part, or relaxing, I should say, part of the video, and I hope that you enjoy it. Sorry if you don't like stuff like this, but I think a lot of my viewers do enjoy maybe videos like this. So again, I do see that you guys are loving my organizing videos, and you guys know that I love to record those. So as long as you guys love enjoying them, thank you so much for all of the recent love. And it's so weird because I know you guys are watching, but why are my watch hours not reflecting it? And I know you guys are watching because I see it. You guys are leaving timestamps. I see comments. Like, I know you guys are watching. You're telling me that you're watching. I know you are. And I appreciate it and I thank you, but isn't it weird? It's just like, this button's just annoying. And as we speak, it's going back down again. It's like, it shouldn't be going down. It's like someone controlling. I feel like someone's controlling it. Someone's behind it and someone's pushing a button or doing something because there's no way. It's just, make it make sense. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sorry if I swipe up against my mic. All right, let's move on. Let's cure this thing. All right, so we are also glazing or glossing. We're making the back even because this was a piece that was unfinished. Pop that bubble. So I want to pull the resin out to the side so it kind of meets up with these edges. And I still have to just kind of file this side a little bit. Not much. Now I'm going to pull the rest of the resin this way. I didn't have to do this because no one's going to see the bottom anyway, but I just really wanted to finish the back because I really wanted to kind of file the sides and I needed to finish it a little bit so it can look even. And I think that is good. I'm just going to grab my little handheld real quick so that I can start. So just give it a jump start, just give it a head start, jump start. And we're going to, sorry, I keep hitting up against my desk. Sorry if you hear that, but I am going to try to get rid of as many of these bubbles as I can. Not a big deal. Again, it's the bottom or back, but if I could get rid of the bubbles, it'd be nice. Only a few. Sorry, I keep hitting the table. I don't want too much to drip down to the bottom because then there'll be like a little lip and I don't want that, so I'm just going to just go one way and just make sure that everything is even. Maybe I'll go back this way. All right, and just I'm gonna have to do this so that the resin can come down this way a little bit, and then I'm gonna start to cure. So I'm gonna hit it with my handheld. Boom. Remove my brush off. I'm gonna use the other end just to make sure that it settles evenly. See, we did drip over there, and I'm hoping that the front of the Hello Kitty head isn't ruined. And now we're gonna have to check because I don't know, but I hope I didn't just ruin it because we do have a little drip. If that happened, that's okay. We'll just flip it over and fix it. All right, let me get this side in for a full cure, and I'll be right back. All right, I think we are good, and this is why you always want to cover your surface just in case you get any of that to happen. So we are going to, we don't need this anymore, so we can put this away. All right, we are just going to wait for that little Hello Kitty head to come out, and in the meantime, we can work on this piece and avoid that there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cure it a little bit so it's not just super pure, uncured resin. Make sure it doesn't stick to my bottom. No, no, no. I didn't even think that it would go through. Okay, we're good. No, no, no. Like I said, I don't even know about. Yeah, don't do that. Well, if you're going to do that, don't do what I just did. I mean, I wanted to cure it. So you guys got what I wanted to do, right? You totally understood my intention. But really, I could have just did that because I'm really not trying to touch any uncured resin. Like, hello? Okay. Are you done yet? Let's give you, oops, another minute. And in the meantime, we are going to work on our cherry stand. We are, for the most part, done. We just need to glaze the sides and the bottom. For those who didn't watch me make this entire thing, including glazing it with resin, I do have a full video on that, so I will try to link it down below. And if not, you can find it in my videos. It is there. I do got a couple of bubbles, but that's okay. For the most part, it looks really good. For the most part, those little bubbles there don't really bother me much at all. Okay, so we are going to, I think I'm going to do the sides, all the sides, and then we'll do the bottom. The sides should not be difficult. Again, I do not want to touch. This is fully cured, so it's okay to touch it. I actually think that I am going to throw her right back in and flip her. Oh, there we go. I want to fix her this way. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this. I don't know if I have enough resin for the rest of this, so I don't even know if we're going to be able to finish. To be honest with you, I might just have enough to do the sides and that's it. And then I'll probably have to just finish this off camera. But I do have more resin. I just have to get it out. But we're probably not going to do that in this video. So I'm just going to make sure that I don't really get this thing to drip over the side, especially that way, because that way is finished. We don't want any resin that way. If anything, we want it to come down this way, where we haven't put any resin yet. I'm just going to check, make sure that it has not dripped. This is where you need to be quick and have a flashy little lamp, handheld lamp, and be quick with it because you might just need to hurry up and freeze the resin so that it doesn't continue to move or drip. So that's where I do a little bit of this. All right, and we're gonna move on to the next side. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. I'm touching the sides that is not cured, so I'm okay. Okay. For those of you that are worried, I'm being very, very, very careful. I promise. All right. What do we got going on over here? What did I get on my table? I don't know. Give me alcohol because I need to clean it. I'm just gonna use half of this paper towel. Something strange. Remember I was asking when I bought these bottles if the liquid inside dissipates? Guess what? I'm pretty sure it did. Pretty sure it did. Because I remember putting acetone in the bottle, and then I went to go use it the other day, and I'm like, wait, what? Where'd it go? So there's no liquid in it. I don't know where it went. I mean, no one touches my stuff. Sorry about that little rattling. I'm over here cleaning my desk, rattling stuff over there off to the side. I don't know what that was. But yeah, so I remember showing you guys both of these bottles. Remember I bought these? Super cute. Remember? For those who didn't see, I bought these bottles for my acetone and alcohol. But look, see that? Something happened, girl. You see? See it? It like dried up in there. So I'm gonna take it and maybe rinse it out. Can this be? Yeah. See? You can take it apart, rinse it out, wash it out if you want to. But yeah, I had acetone in there, and I don't know where it went. And I keep these on, so I'm not sure. But it didn't happen to my alcohol. My alcohol is still here. All right, moving on. Moving on. What are we doing? Are we done over here? All right, let's move. You know what? I'm going to do the rest of the sides and then I will get back to you. All right, whatever left is in here. What are we trying? Get the rest of it out. Oh, that should be more than enough. I didn't think we were going to have enough, honey. Yes. Listen to that. That's all she wrote. Well, thank you, because that's all I needed. Perfect. All right. Let's grab her before she drips over. That's what I didn't want. Hopefully I didn't just make a mess. I'm trying to do this as quick as possible so we can move on. I'm trying to avoid making bubbles. I really hope that I didn't make a mess in the front. If I did, that's okay. I kind of want to reglaze or regloss the front anyways. But we'll see. I might not have to. All right. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we just got to flash cure it. Make sure I clean up that side. If we got any drips, it's okay. I will go ahead and fix that. All right. As you can tell, my nail is underneath. Make sure it's even under here. Okay. Quick cure. Flash cure, not full cure. I'm just going to hold it steady so that doesn't cure uneven. And once it's kind of been a few seconds, I can kind of let it go. Clean up my little mess here. Again, I'm not touching. And I am just going to pop this in the lamp. I'm going to grab myself another paper towel. 60 seconds. Again, I'm still going to put it in the full, or in the big lamp for a full cure. There's some bubbles, but it's okay. It's alright. I'm not really worried about the bubbles. It's okay. It's not going to ruin the piece or mess it up, or it's more of just a nuisance. If I was really working hard on trying not to get bubbles, I was kind of moving the stuff around, so I'm not surprised that I have a few, and they're little tiny micro. They're not even big ones. I'm going to put this in the lamp for a full 60-second cure. Alright, so for the second half of the video, we are going to, I do have my pieces curing off to the side. I'm going to get rid of this resin bottle because we're done with it, and I don't want it around because we are done with it and we don't want to expose it to our skin or anything. But this is my resin brush, so this thing has to be kept away. I'm probably not going to keep it like that. I'm just going to put it away for the moment so it can be away from us and not be exposed to us. Alright, I've got a couple of books here. Let's see. Alright, I guess I'll just show you what is in here first, and then we'll get to filling it up. I'm just going to put this down. Alright. Let's get into organizing these things. I do have newer stickers. I'm not sure that I showed you. There are some Halloween stickers that I pulled out of one of my sticker books because they were all in one pocket because I just didn't have enough space. But now I bought another book, so I have the rest of this one, and then I have another book that I bought. So now I've got more space to spread out all of my stickers. And there's some more stickers in here and some sticker packs. Then I got some Bad Bunny stickers that I want to put away. Alright, so let's put this, let's see. Yeah, let's see. I'm getting ahead of myself. Like I said, I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I have. Probably have done this before. But these are glow in the dark, stars and moons, more stars, snowflakes. These are all glow in the dark. This is me just trying to build up my collection again because I love these stickers. They are moons and they are glow in the dark. But this is me just trying to build up my collection again because I used to have a very, very big collection as a child, and I don't have that anymore. So I'm trying to build up my nail sticker collection because I love stickers, and I do love nail stickers. But I love organizing them even more. Not then more than loving stickers, but I do love organizing. So I try to do like little categories. Did you hear that? Categories. Um, flowers, and then maybe you saw the glow in the dark. Um, these are flowers. I probably should move these to where these are somewhere here. So there's a couple of stickers in here. That's what I mean about I didn't have enough space. Let's see. So there's a couple of them in there, but I'll probably change that up. I'm probably not gonna do that right now, but I will. Then see, I have a section for like super cute Christmas stickers, foil, kind of metallic style stickers. I don't like snakes. For some reason, I have these because I thought that they looked really cool, but I do not like snakes. Not a fan of them. And then we have more stickers. So we have, see, I was going to say more stickers. We have cool, and then we have more flowers. I love stickers because they're so much fun. If you can't think of what to do or design or something, or you don't have time to draw, or you can't draw, or you don't feel like trying, stickers are so much fun. They're so much fun. So yeah, these are my stickers. Super cute, right? So that's that book. That's just that one there. And then I have more butterflies here. So see the butterflies in here. I should link up with these. So I'll probably reorganize these all over again. But more beautiful butterfly stickers. Got some hearts. Yeah, I need to reorganize these again. But I do love everything in here. I love all of my stickers. Valentine's. Like I said, I try and categorize. Categorize. But yeah. Winter, Valentine's, Christmas. See, I have Christmas stickers in here. I definitely need to reorganize these. Here's an empty spots. Now we're getting into fall and Halloween vibes. I want to get some more autumn leaves. I just have those. More stickers. These were super cute when I bought them. When I saw them, I loved them. Fell in love with like the pink pumpkin, pink vibe. Loved these. Super cute. Love these as well because they're like a zebra print inside of the pumpkin. I mean, come on, it's so cute. And then one of my favorites, Lisa Frank, and I have 2 packs of those, or 2 sheets of those in there. Love Lisa Frank. Love, love, love Lisa Frank. Um, and then I've got these here. If they look a little distorted, it's because there are 2 in here. Sorry, they like to stick to each other sometimes. These are little kitties. Very, very cute. And then I love little tiny stickers because you can do like a cute junk nail with them. These here are more little kitties and little treats and things. Super cute. I love these. Love, love, love these. And then we're done. See, and look at all of this space that we have to put more stickers. And I also have another book. Most of you probably have 10 of these. I'm just starting. So, and we've got more to add today. And like I said, we're not reorganizing. I'm just going to put the stickers in here. And then probably, I don't know, at some point I will reorganize all over again. Because I'm not into reorganizing this right now. I just want to get the stickers in here. And then later I will probably reorganize these by theme and stuff. Which for the most part they are. But now putting these new stickers in. Because I've got Halloween. I've already got Halloween in through here. Somewhere in here. And it wouldn't be that much work to kind of shift everything down, but I'm just not going to do that right now. So we're going to add these stickers here. Super cute. My camera would focus. Thank you. These are just the same. I kind of used these at some point. So weird looking. Some of you have these, but I have not used really any of these, so we're going to add them to our little book here. When I have doubles, I like to just add them together, because what's the point of taking two different sheets or spaces for the same stickers? You know what I mean? So I'd love to speed this up. Maybe I should, because I don't want this video to take too long. I'm going to speed up this little section, and I will see you in a minute. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the end of the video. If you watched this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't go too far, because I've got a little mini Amazon haul coming up, and I think I want to look for some things, and I've got some more organization to do, so I'm not done with that yet, and I want to make some more clay stands. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.